Hold on.
Just showing us a plethora of cats. These are my cats.
I have one
Oh
more.
god, one of us is gonna have to change.
Oh no, fuck you! I had mine on already. So,
So did I.
screw it. Leave them on. It's fine. Will this be disgusting?
Oh,
God.
you're matching.
It's
How
matching and everything. Yay. Look at that.
Do you know what? I can unmatch.
It's a beautiful thing.
I don't have any things on, but I can unmatch.
So you put your hood on to unmatch.
If this works, I can unmatch.
Wasn't ready for this. You didn't tell me.
I didn't. I only decided just now when I saw my camera.
be
Was there.
prepared.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, his internet's okay now. Looks like. I'm ready when everyone else is ready. To be honest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
I cannot see Caesar.
Yeah, neither can I.
Neither can I.
Okay.
Well, they say
Oh,
if you're on stream and you can't see, if there's a voice from the darkness, then it's Caesar.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, that should have turned me off, and then that should have put it back on again.
But how do we turn you on?
There we go.
There you are.
But how do we turn you on?
Yay.
The way he's lying as well.
Apparently, I do it
Just
myself.
But how do we turn you on? Yeah, we're cool. Alright, so I'm ready to start whenever anyone else is ready to start. Oh, Jacob, what are you doing today? Are you in Durham? You are in Durham, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm in Durham.
Do you want to come to Head of Steam in a bit? After this?
Yeah, sure. I know Dan and Tristan were planning on heading out anyway, so we can VAs and what have you.
Cool. Alright. So, everyone comfortable with the characters and just carrying on? Because we've only got an hour and a half, so I thought we'll just, hour and a half.
do it.
Right. By the way, if you discover a typo in the Star Wars scroll, that was mine, not Sam's. I was rushing, so.
Yeah,
That's right, she's told us already.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, everything's ruined.
Made sure to tell us.
I told them that too.
I just slapped the table over. This went from a shower. Alright. So you guys are all on the Ultor, and you're currently floating above Aeon, which is a space pickup and refueling port. But it's built around an old gate that was found here. It looked like a gate it's found thousands of years ago by the I forgot my own races, the Keratin. It was found by the Keratin a couple of thousand years ago. And no one's ever been able to divulge what it does, apart from it can get you from one place to another, but they don't know what the other end of it is. That's just a historical thing. This isn't something that you found out now and you're like, oh my god, it's been known for ages and it's not active. So they built a starport around it so you can refuel your ship and things. But as soon as you guys have jumped into the system, it's picking up your ship. You've noticed that it's pinging your ship. And none of you are stupid. You all know that your ship is of a very old make. And so it's just pinging off this. Nothing's happening. It's pinging. What have you done with the corpse of Alistar? Because this could be quite a nice start to the session, or it could be a really fucking quick to the session.
Right out the airlock.
Yeah, if you've done that, then
I would say,
Right out the
I don't know. I was thinking we would at least shoot him into the sun or something because he loved fire so much. That's all we really know about him.
And then there's no chance of him coming back.
Yeah, you say that.
Alright, so what did you guys can take a vote. I mean, you discover him on the bridge. If we go back in time a little bit, you discover him on the bridge and he's just sitting there and it's caked in his skin's all melted and he's fused to the chair, just
Ew.
in his final moments of and he's actually scraped into the side panel. I regret nothing. It was quick. Full stop. So, but it looks like it's been burned there. So he's done that with his last little bit of energy before he's died. And and 0-1 is nowhere to be found. Like, all you can find of 0-1, actually, fact, you can find that later on. Doesn't matter.
I think, didn't you say in the last session we checked the cameras and his last words were "fuck you,
Yeah,
Alistair"? as
yeah,
he
yeah,
blew
yeah.
out the airlock.
Yeah. You can see the
So
claw
we kinda
marks
know what happened.
where he's tried to stay in the ship and then been pulled out. So yeah, the ship's battered and bruised, but it's got away from the ambush that was set last time. So what you guys want to do? You're on the ship, wherever you want to be. I can put you because I've got the ship up here. So Alistar's room. Do you want to leave Alistar's room as it is? What do you want?
Where is it
I think we should-
geographically?
I'm putting you on now.
Like, is it
Area.
close to the room?
By the way, if anyone's watching, I'm not harsh enough to like David hasn't been kicked off the show because he's dead. All right, he's just making another character and he'll come back in as another character. But I'm not that harsh. Yeah, Alistar's room is here. It's bigger than most of the rooms you've got.
Okay, I want his room.
Does anyone else want that
It's
room?
not even cold, man. This is
I'm
fine
happy
where it
with
is,
my room. I'm good.
Brewery. Yeah.
I'm good with my room.
Okay. I'm guessing
Oh
Caesar.
yeah, you already put in your walk-in closet. And everything,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So,
trouble.
All right, sure. You
Can't
got
move
that
now.
room. You got that room.
Yes.
All right.
Brewery.
What are you gonna do with
Yes.
with Caesar's effects?
Caesar?
Oh
You're
no!
killing me off
no,
as well.
no.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, foreshadowing. What are you gonna do with Alistar's effects?
That's not effects.
Shuruk.
what-
I'm just gonna say Shuruk goes to the first thing we see. You guys pry Alistar out of the chair, and Shuruk just goes and just like sidesteps out the room, just like. and just goes and like rushes into Alistar's room, right Shuruk's room with a smiley face on the door and slams it shut. You turn around Shuruk as they're pulling the corpse somewhere else, and you see all of Alistar's effects there. What you gonna do?
Is there an airlock in my room?
There is an airlock here. An airlock.
Would you want an
All right.
airlock in your room?
That's a very good
It
point.
could be handy, or it could not be. You know, it depends on the situation, I guess. I'm gonna go here and pay my respects to his things and flush it out the airlock.
Okay. You guys are like are at the main viewpoint, which is around here somewhere, just like looking down. And as you're all there with his body, you just see all of his effects just like float past slowly out the window.
All right, now I'm gonna meet everyone else on the bridge.
Right. So put yourself here, and everyone draw yourselves here, and I'll draw Alistar there as well.
Here?
Yeah. So Alistar is that's Alistar. So,
Where'd he go?
the fuck?
That did not work.
Alistar, the corpse is here. There we go.
Okay.
So the red turd is Alistar's corpse. And
Sounds about right.
yeah. And
So rude.
what do you guys want to do with it? Because Shuruk, you come back with quite a pleased look on your face. It's like, you room for me, and you just stand there with your arms folded, like no one's going to question these pecs. And so what are you guys going to do? What are you all going to do with his body?
Well, I feel like we shouldn't keep it on the ship. I mean, the odor alone is just going to be just horrible. So we need to put it somewhere.
And plus, he's dead, so that'll add to the odor. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
I think he'd have wanted to have been cremated, although that is just a guess.
He kind of cremated himself, didn't he?
He
So
made a
should-
start on it, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe we should just finish the job.
Yeah, yeah. He didn't finish the job.
That sounds like actually a good idea. I think
Yeah.
Caesar would be all for that.
Ceremonial body burning.
You guys can go and do that. I have no problem with that.
Let's do that. Let's do that in CIC. Why not?
In the CIC.
Yes.
That's a good place.
Let's do it.
You just like
It's
lay
an
him,
enclosed space. It's
just like lay him down on top of Silas's black box, and it's like, yes, here is the great place for a pyre.
Does the ship have a furnace?
It has no need for a furnace, like at all. Like, you're supposed to space your waste, and just like the ship, the Hawking engine has got nothing to do with fire or combustion. So Caesar can tell you more about it if you want to ask him if you can plonk a body in there.
How big's the oven in the kitchen?
That would cook
Oh,
him
disgusting.
rather than
Ew.
What if
Well-
we just
Yeah,
sort of
like-
What if we just sort of do it in the hangar? Then sort of we can sort of use the airlock to like sort of regulate the fire, because we don't want to like burn down the ship.
Oh, Caesar's gone.
You suppose you could do that? Yeah, I mean, I think this is quite a macabre way we've gone down here. So, but you know, you can do that if you want. You can dispose of the body however you like. You'd even give it over to somebody else to do if you want. If you really can't be bothered doing anything, you can say fuck it. We'll just give it to this guy.
Let's cremate him in the airlock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough. So, where are you gonna get the fuel for the fire from?
I would have said his personal effects.
Well, Alice, you don't know where the personal effects of. You just seen them go out the window and you don't know why.
Yeah.
So you can ask.
I'm not going to ask.
Can we burn his bedding or his? I guess his furniture isn't combustible.
Don't
but-
you mean Shuruk's bedding and furniture? Shuruk,
Yeah, it's all gone.
no. Your mind picks up. You're like, that's my couch. So you can object.
No, no, no. You can leave that there. That's fine. Yeah, all of Alistar's things are disposed of already.
Okay.
What about the chair we found him in? Because really we
Yeah.
need to dispose of that.
You don't
as
want
well.
that chair.
Yeah.
Okay. Mara wants a
Let's
new
throw
chair.
that out. Okay, that's fine.
I
Okay,
wanna-
yeah, okay. If you're happy to do that, let's do that.
Okay. So the chair goes in, and you guys just nonchalantly set fire to the chair, and close the airlock. And through the airlock, it just looks like his body is just not burning. He just sits on fire. It's gonna take like more fuel or a long time. At that moment, a telemetry comes through on the intercom of the CIC,
Oh god.
marked urgent.
Okay, well, Caesar's going to go and answer the telemetry. But before doing so, he's going to suggest that we up the oxygen concentration in the airlock. So
Okay.
you know at the moment.
Yep.
Just to kind of spurn the fire and then walk off with that thought.
He says, "Yep." You go over and you key in the accept button, and the voice on the other end says, "Hey, this is Aeon Control. We are detecting a fire on your ship. Is everything okay? Do you want us to? We're sending rescue teams in now to try and put out the blaze. I think it's in one of your airlocks.
No.
It's down to one of your airlocks.
No, everything's fine. We're just disposing of some garbage, you know, as you do.
By
It's
by
it's
setting
of a
it on
sensitive
fire,
nature.
you have an airlock. Just put it out the fucking airlock. What's wrong with you?
It's
You're
of a
burning
sensitive
oxygen.
nature. We need to.
I mean, some...
Well, we've got advanced systems that can recoup it. It's fine. It's fine. Just don't worry about us. We'll be in a minute. Thank you for your concern.
If
I'm
this
just
is
gonna
another
tap it
sex
off.
bot that you're trying to get rid of, I swear to God, there will be serious ramifications. This is not. Anyway, they're on the way now. I can't call them back. They're already like locking onto the airlock. So just go and radio them by the airlock and tell them to just step back. It'll be fine.
Okay. Thanks for your help. I'm just gonna kick them off.
You just hear like fucking pervert as he switches off the thing.
Frustrated.
Caesar, make a speed roll to see if you can get back in time to tell him to.
Oh,
We don't
okay.
have speed in Minerva. What would
Oh.
that be?
You'd pass it anyway. It's fine.
Okay.
So you get back just as the doors open. So none of the guys on the other end are harmed by the fire. They've got like pre-warned about what's going on. But the people, you guys standing by the airlock, are looking in at that, and you see these guys come in like hazmat suits, but like pressurized, and they just like lay on the foam on this fire. So now Alistar resembles a blackened horse ice cream, just like sitting there like that.
Oh.
It's most undignified.
I told you guys you should have just shot him into his sun somewhere.
We can do that now, but we need to get rid of the people that are already in the airlock. So it kind of piss people off if we do that. You know, while they're there.
You're coming too.
Can we tell these guys to leave?
Yeah, it's your
This
shit.
is just really frustrated.
It's your shit.
They're kind of putting a downer on the funeral.
Exactly.
What by
How-
foaming the corpse?
How cremated is Alistair's body at the moment? Kind of, is it well done, or is
No, it's cooked. It's well seasoned, I'd say.
it's well seasoned?
Well seasoned.
It's
Edible,
basted.
then. Okay, good stuff. And what about the chair? How far has the chair gone on?
The chair's pretty burnt, yeah.
Just like-
These things are designed to survive,
Burnt.
you know, the shit burning, you know, so it's not going to go anywhere.
This isn't good enough. Can we? Right, Caesar's gonna suggest that we move him out of that airlock and move into another airlock away from these people.
Mhm.
Just like scoop up the foamy crap that they've created and move it somewhere else. Sure, do you want to help me with that? If we
Yeah, sure.
move them out to another airlock?
Let's do it.
Let's do that. I don't really want to vent these people into space, so where's another airlock, Dean?
The other airlock will be any side door here, anywhere where you see like this, anything with these on will be, that's an airlock.
Oh,
This is an airlock.
Okay. Let's
There's
move around
an-
there then.
Yeah. These are airlocks, but they're underneath the substructure, so even if they opened, nothing would happen.
okay, so I'm not gonna get sucked out of my
No.
bedroom.
No.
Okay.
This is an airlock. This is an airlock. This is an airlock.
Is there any way that we can vent him out behind the thrusters so that he would be burnt as he leaves?
Yeah. If you did it here, you'd vent him out straight into the thrusters. That's for like a radioactive waste and stuff. So it gets burned as you're plowing along.
It's pretty much the same thing. So let's just do that.
How many subtle jives is he going to have to take in his own funeral? No, it's pretty much the same thing.
As many.
He's not here. It's fine. As many as it takes. That's true. Guys, do you want to come and watch? Oh, you're already over there. That's keen. Okay. Okay, so I presume we've put his body into the airlock now and repressurized it.
Mhm.
So he's or depressurized it, so he's ready to go.
Can people do me a favor? Can you go and check if the Star Wars video is working? Because on mine it's working, but on other people's apparently it's not.
Okay.
Works for me. Yeah.
I even
I watched
did
it.
after.
Okay.
It worked before for me.
No, it's just not working this steady then.
Mm.
Okay. Alright. I mean the new one, not the old one. The new one. There's a new one just come up.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah, I was
checked it. It went twice.
Oh, okay. The one with the Star Wars Redemption sign after it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the wrong word in it.
Alright.
How Sam like ducked out of frame then. just avoid everything.
Yeah.
As though Demon's going to throw something at
I
him.
don't hit her. That's the thing.
Why?
Oh, I wasn't suggesting it.
Why do you feel the need to even say that?
I don't know. I beat last time we had a fist fight. I won, but never you forget it as well. That was. No, I'm only kidding.
I don't want to know.
This never happened.
Okay.
But anyway,
Yeah, he's full of shit.
yeah. Alright, so you guys are gonna space.
Alright, do you want to do the honours and
Who's gonna press
do
the
you
button?
want to press the button to? Yeah, who's
I'll
going to press
do
the
it.
button?
I'll do it.
You'll do it. Okay, that's key. Cool.
Alright, roll to.
Sure, go.
Shurik, roll against your intelligence to not press the wrong button. Thank fuck we're doing
Oh
it
god.
this week or not next week. That's all I'm saying. Is that the right one?
That doesn't work. No, that doesn't work.
Okay. Alright.
Can I put
What's your?
My
Can I
intelligence
put it
is
so?
4.
It's 4.
Oh god.
No.
That's not that bad of a fail. I don't know.
No. Alright. That just doesn't open the airlock, that's all. It just doesn't open the airlock.
Well,
You can roll it.
Can
I
I?
tried.
Caesar's going to
You
go.
just press buttons until it works if you want.
Alright.
Uh,
Just gotta press button until it works. There we go. 10.
know how
There you go.
Oh, okay.
So you press the right button and you like, and then you go, "Ooh, bang, and you hit the right one and he just gets sucked out, and then you see him just go right into the thrusters and just explode as the channeling in his body just cascades out, and it actually blows your ship on a bit further than it would have done normally, like your ship's farted or something. So
That's what Alistair would have wanted.
yeah,
That's what else we wanted.
and so there you go. The airlock's closed, and you guys can now do whatever you want.
Alright,
Okay, well that was fun.
alright. We need to get rid of those hazmat suit guys. Are they still here? Or did they leave?
They're still there. They're in the airlock, just like wondering what the hell that was. It just busted the ship on a couple of, you know.
I presume
Let's just
that
play
they
it
were
off
attacking-
like thanks for putting out the fire. You know, now we'll leave.
That sounds like a
Or-
plan.
Basically.
They just give you the old, and then they get in their own little shuttle and they get out of here.
Alright.
Never mind. I was gonna say, or we can open the airlock on them too.
Are you?
Don't need another Alistair, okay?
Yeah.
He just
I was
left.
gonna say, like, did you get possessed when he died?
Speaking of possession, later on that night, Alice, you're sleeping in your bunk downstairs,
Mhm, Yep.
and you are awoken by a shrill scream, and you wake up and look around your room, and the scream wasn't actually a scream. Like, it comes in, it sort of sounded like a motor running really highly, like really, almost to its maximum. And
Yeah.
you see a man just sitting with his hands on his thighs in the corner of the room with a hood over his face.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
He just says, goes, shh, 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 she's sleeping. And you look over to where he's pointing, and there's like a moped that's just like left there, as he, sort of like Father Christmas, but really creepy. Like he's just turned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's sleeping?
He said, Giselle, my one and only love, the moped of the stars. She goes between the stars. She is my love.
Okay.
She goes between the stars. Quote of the day.
Yeah. He says, listen, I'm not gonna fuck around here, because I've got like several parties to be at to give people real scares when they're high. But from what I can see, where your ship is, you're actually near Relic, which is somewhere very, very, very near and dear to my heart. I'll tell you what, if you go to Relic, there'll be riches there waiting for you. I promise. Alright, I never lie. I never ever lie. Well, I've lied a few times, but this time I'm not lying. There will be lots and lots and lots of treasures there for you if you go to Relic. There is something of mine there that a certain individual has taken from me, and I want back. But you don't need to do anything about that. All you need to do is go there, find my temple, and they'll do the rest. They'll give you everything that you've ever wanted or needed.
Okay. You say...
Go on.
Sorry?
Go on. No, it's gone. Go on.
You say Relic is close.
Mhm.
I'll try and persuade the others to make a stop there.
He says, "Oh, good." And he gets up and he starts like firing up the old girl. He's like, "Oh, love it." And he comes over to you and he says, "Oh, and one more thing." And he like places his hand on your shoulder, and you see like images race through your head of like a thousand previous lives, like just all blinking out in front of you, all the way coming across, all throughout eternity, and it goes all the way back to the extinction of the Empire of Earth when it was finally brought down, and you're seeing like people being wiped out by the millions. It's it's quite terrifying to you. Like you start sweating, like beads of sweat like start coming down your forehead as he keeps his hand on your shoulder, and he finally lets you go. You come back to yourself.
Yeah. I think sort of probably be a bit shaky. I think it would be a bit of an understatement.
You have one name etched into your mind, and that's Alahara, which is this. It's spelled this way.
Just copy that across. Okay. And do I know what that name is? What
No.
its significance is? Okay.
But you are getting tired again, and he says, "For now, I think that was tiring. Was it as good for you as it was for me?" And he just like he just like gives you a wink and says, "Don't forget about it. Go to sleep." And he's like puts you to sleep again, and then you wake up some time later, and you're alone in the room, like nothing's happened.
Okay. Are other people sort of up, or am I sort of like? Put it this way: is it like a social? Is it a sociable hour, or is it like waking up like 3 in the morning and expecting your family members up?
I think everyone's asleep. I think everyone's asleep at the moment. It's about an hour before people normally get up.
Okay. Then tell you what, I'm going to sort of try and find out where where Relic is, because he said it's close.
Yes.
So that would, yeah. So I'll have a look, because I won't be able to get to sleep.
Okay. Well, you go on the extranet. You go on the go on the cyber lane, surface cyber lane, which is called the extranet, and you're just like doing a few searches around, and you enter in Stan, and you don't get anything. You enter in Relic, and you get a few things back. Then you enter in Alahara, and a few news pieces come of basically just saying there are several cults that have sprung up across the galaxy over the past couple of 100 years, all connected to this Alahara figure, but no one knows who it is. Apparently it's an old god, a primitive god of some description, who has been, his worship is coming back, because not a lot of people follow religions nowadays, but Alahara is something that people are catching on to. So.
Yeah, okay. And is there sort of any information about sort of any big sort of Alahara sort of shrines or sort of temples nearby?
The closest one you can actually sort of make out is one on Relic. But Relic, it doesn't go by that name. It hasn't gone by that name since a cataclysm happened there, like a few hundred years ago. Relic is the code name for it. It's actually called Planet 9 now.
Okay.
And it's cordoned off by most military forces. But the treasures that you can find down there, from what you can see on the, you can see that there are forums and stuff that you could get on if you got on the beneath the surface cyber lane. So if you could jack in, you could probably go on the criminal network and see what's there. But there's nothing on the surface extranet because obviously government shut it down and stuff. So
Yeah.
so you can find rumors like Area 51. You can find rumors of it, but there's nothing there solid unless you go, you know. So the Wikipedia entry for Relic, it has one, but it doesn't have like a. It's not.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. I might have to ask Caesar to jack in and have a look for me when he wakes up.
Okay. We can fast forward to when they wake up if you want.
Yeah.
So you pace your cabin for a while, just trying on dresses to make yourself feel better, and then because that's what women do, and then eventually you realize everyone's woken up. Everyone keys in when they wake up, just to tell everyone that they're available to do some work if something's happened on the ship, and to tell Silas that they're awake, so Silas can give them any urgent news or messages that have come through for them. So Caesar's awake, and we'll say no one else is awake. Actually, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Everyone else is sleeping in. It's technically Saturday in Minerva's Cradle. You know, everyone's having a sleep.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like a Saturday.
Caesar's just going to be doing his morning patrol of the ship, so you'll probably catch him at some point.
Yeah. Caesar. Yeah. Caesar.
Are you there?
Oh. No.
I am now. I'm here now. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Caesar. Could you possibly do?
Of course. Anything. What can I do for you?
You can sort of jack into the cyber lane and have a look at Planet 9 for me. That is, you knew that, correct? Yeah. Have a look at Planet 9 for me.
Yeah, I could do that. Cyberlane's where I live, so any excuse to get back in. Why not?
Thank you.
I see. Right, let's check in. See what I can find for you. Okay, just me checking in.
You'll find that this isn't
Right, so I'm looking for.
You could actually jack in on the ship without rolling for it. You're that good at it. You can just go, and you're in, because it's not. There's nothing stopping you. The only time you need to roll to jack in is when there's something actively stopping you from doing so. You know, like a program or something.
Okay.
And on the Altor, it just lets you in.
This is me. Cool.
You actually borrow some
Right, I'll have a look
processing
around.
power to just punch through and just go in. It's fine.
Right, so I'm looking around for this Planet 9, you said, Alice. Is there anything else? Any other information? Keywords that I might look for?
Relic and
Cyberlane's a big place. Right, okay.
Alahara.
Okay. Now you're rolling intelligence to search through things. So you can take that roll actually. So you found Alahara on and you found Relic, and you basically have the story of what happened in the Relic campaign, where there are lots of meta-humans and subhumans that had developed on this planet that had been bombed by the Keratan. You know, maybe 1,000 years ago. Because Relic was initially set up as a cross-species experiment to see if everyone could live on the same planet and be fine. And the Keratan didn't want that because they've always had an elitist, you know, this is our thing. So a bunch of their more extreme followers detonated devices on the planet to basically wipe it clean. But it basically it did a fallout basically, so it didn't kill everyone. It just mutated a lot of them, because there are no nuclear weapons in this setting. It's all done with the channeling and with Void Core, and as the Sevatar will tell you, the channeling changes the way you look. Yeah, they a couple of hundred years, not a couple of hundred years ago, about 10 years ago now, an unknown team of Keretan extremists went back to Relic to try and finish the job, to cover everything up, but they were stopped by a group of people who then escaped the planet. And the leader of the team who came to destroy Relic was actually one Kane, who you guys came across and killed in your last campaign and that's the thing that drove him insane, the fact that he was left there for so long. So you know that Relic is actually a place that was selected by this committee to do this cross-species experiment because it had the highest concentration of Earthborn relics on it. So technically it's the richest planet in the galaxy, most likely. You can literally go down there and you can be rich beyond your wildest dreams by staying there and filling your pockets for 24 hours and leaving. And the reason why the Keretan wanted to blow it up is because they wanted to take off all of the most expensive things and then detonate it so no one else could get their hands on anything. And that's what you're reading on the Cyberlink. Some of it's rumour, some of it's conjecture, but some of it is actually military reports that your team, Jacob's team, made to the Minervans at the end of the Relic campaign and things like that. And photos and things of... and you find that the much of Relic at the moment is under the control of one brutal mutant warlord who, just fights constantly, doesn't have any compunction to do anything else.
Okay, I'll export that to Alice's PDA, and then jack out, presumably I found everything I need to do, and then sort of leave her to look over things for a minute, and then ask her whether any of that seems familiar, whether looks like the right place.
You also see that the cult of Stan has sprung up here, and this is their capital temple. And the amount of people who tried to get down to the planet have been blown apart by Keretan fleets. Not Keretan fleets, the more Senate fleets. So this is in the Expanse. So it's under your Senate of Olympus, and their fleet is blast anything that gets into range while they do excavations on the planet. But they're currently fighting a war with this mutant warlord who's been just annihilating them. But there's so many pilgrims trying to get to the surface to try and join this cult that they're putting out bulletin warnings saying if you approach you'll be annihilated, sort of thing. So a few people still make the trip.
Go there, don't we?
Well, a few people make the trip, and from what you're reading, a few people get through as well. Quite a few people actually get through. So all depends on what kind of ship you have.
Okay. How far is this place from us?
2 jumps.
In terms of jumps.
2 jumps.
2 jumps. Okay. And it's not through the gate or anything that we're nearby, or in our space.
But you don't know. I mean,
okay.
You wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. Okay. Cool. Alice, does this information look familiar to you? Does this seem like the sort of place that you...
Yep. All of this looks as if it's... This is good, thank you.
No problem. I presume you mind when you wanted me to search this.
Sorry? Didn't quite...
I presume you had something in mind when you asked me to search this. Do you want us to go down there?
If we could.
Do you mind telling me why, or?
Ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies.
Okay, well, I can't really say anything to that, and with that, I'll go off and get breakfast and leave Alice to it.
Right, you go start
And
digging
see
into
what
some cornflakes
wants to do.
and used space flakes. And
Space flakes, love it.
yeah, so everyone's woken up now. So Shuruk, what are you going to be doing on the ship in the morning? Just what's your morning routine?
Gonna walk to the restroom, take a piss, go find breakfast.
Alright, you find Caesar. Munching a bowl of eating a paper, flicking through, and find jobs. And Caesar, you had salaries offered ordered called auto pity. It basically allows freelance that you can on let people know that they're actually hired. You can buy that.
Yeah.
It's 700.
We got paid for last, didn't we?
Normally we don't handle when we get paid. Just to wrap up. Well, unless it's like what happened with Cade, where and we cover it.
How much was our pay?
Last time.
It's like 5,000
Five.
base.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh,
That was base pay depending on
I'm a black book.
what.
75 base, and then you got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5,000 altogether from that.
Okay.
So you have yeah, so that's 3 ways.
So,
Yeah. If you would like to your money step and go the new rules, you can always do or no ship if you wish. In between them,
Yeah.
What do we do with the money? Gonna be that anyway.
Mhm.
That's the question.
you can buy some space. You'd have to do it in the
Like armor and that sort of stuff.
rules. Carry on when you want to do.
um, get the bridge, the idea, make sure everything's all right.
Is everything? Do you want to what else is there? You find that you're about it. Yeah, that's not fair anymore. You're thinking about one thing about it.
Yeah, I did not want the do we have anything that we can use until like we have a coat thing?
You can like you don't move across.
Well, I have to do something until I can get a new chair.
Yeah.
We're not float out here. When they do us. So that's probably what it'd be is temporary for my lack of chair.
You can go and get this
Okay.
you wouldn't want any other to see like this because it would so like obviously
You know, if they get to where we need to get, like, fine.
so I'm not about it doesn't copy it.
Just telling you about how I'm worried about Alice and she might be joining the cult. And, you know, all the things just asked him to
Well, did she tell you why she wanted us to?
well, no, that was the thing. She said that she didn't want to tell anything. And she didn't really say why. So, all a bit harsh and, yeah, I tried to press it, but I didn't give anything up.
Alistar, no. Fishy.
What's your quiet sort of moment? I must be.
All this sorted out.
I want to
Only what you point. I would like to say
why we don't get on.
how many other
Alex, got it. Would you seriously or try and without us knowing? Control of the ship and try and jump away? Or not you do?
It's not something that I do. No.
That is just convinced wherever you
Well, I would only go really with on board with the idea.
okay.
Or like, I wouldn't, you know, just like that without you knowing.
Yeah, that would hit Mara. To fly and this is what you
oh yeah, good. So you make your way to the bridge, obviously, and you have your daily lesson tomorrow. So we'll do the tomorrow roll to pass on your
might not go well.
hang on. Flash. You can tell them flash.
High. Or tight. Maybe they are.
If you miss
Yeah, my flash and intelligence are tied.
one, I'll give you a reroll. Another one.
Oh, no,
Right. I'll let you roll a information. It's an I'd say you're below. Unless your intelligence is above.
Oh.
Right. This well, and I'll let you now to get to pilot the ship.
My
Okay. You're okay.
you just remove the D early. Like, doesn't she get like a
like
You
not a real pilot.
plus 5. Your default goes down to plus 5. Get a minus 15. You're flying. Now class as a knowledge that you're
Is that for this session
for
in general?
so Alice the question.
You win.
So
Yeah.
sorry, what?
You're going to just going to try and approach him.
I think it's a bit more so Mao, this plan that sort of I think sort of I think it might be quite profitable in a way, but sort of move on early.
Did someone give you a... Or...
In a sense, they were vague about it. But at the same time, sort of, I see sort of it planet, and that it could be very profitable.
I don't know how legit that sounds. Have you talked to Sher? Like, how much have you talked
I did a bit of research for me, and it's not sure yet.
to? I mean, sounds a bit sketchy.
Yeah,
You don't have a lot of...
yeah.
But I don't know. I'm what everyone else has to say on the matter.
Okay, I think in the kitchen, breakfast. But I
Like,
alright. If you look around on your, there's a button on the ship. There's a button now.
oh god.
Take terminal team.
Um, I
Press to navigate.
what is this?
You just like sort of like what? I don't know. Press button 1. Nothing should happen. Just like a map or something from reading.
Okay, I'll press button 1. Yes.
Okay. Comes up in front of the language that looks like old ancient map, which is quite hard to read. Old English for, and it basically shows speed bumps, and they're pretty far away. That is away beyond technology. Like you're doing about one in one, you know, in one. I put it forward. Two away, two away on my map as well. 20 things. For one is and the two is Titan and planet that I can't think of the name of. You can go to any of them. all the way back. You can travel across the galaxy with this.
I took one relic, and oh, that's the planet. That's the one I was talking about.
Very strange coincidence happens to pop up as Alice is telling her.
It's almost like there's a plan behind it all, following through.
Relic popping up what this is about because I think our living that has something to do with it. It just seems way too coincidental. And Alice,
Alice, you hear a voice. Guy says, just it's all, you know, like I'm kind of drunk right now. And just I went through a lot through a whole night, right? Just technology beyond any. I can't get a good feel on it.
Marla, I can only say that I don't fully understand it, but I've heard that it is the best, and my associate has been sort of working with its emotion.
you are really starting to freak me out. Caesar, can you come here a bit?
Sure.
Show them what randomly popped up on that thing.
Do this. Earlier today, can't just be
Why, like, okay.
meant to be more like direct on. Like, when we- Okay. Very intimate.
I don't fully understand.
Mars is getting creepy. How stupid thing. It's all they get out of her. Like, not.
Look, I don't know the details of his story and what have you, but there's this guy called Dan, and
Damn. Read about it earlier.
yes, and he seems to have been sort of to follow, and I think that sort of to relic stage in this.
The prize to the history of the galaxy. Okay. Alice, roll. For argument. And speak to you because you're playing a woman, and if there's one person in the world who's as far as anyone else. This thing that's the problem. How far away the characters from you actually. You passed out. Can take an intelligence check to try and resist her charm. We'll take a plus 26.
Okay.
Caesar.
That's 94. That's
Right.
Wow.
oh, no.
Right, so, Mara, you like, you know what, I'm sick of this just talk right? I put my look up there and you point towards it. And, and you can just see it's almost like a in front of you. It actually looks like that. It starts turning.
Okay.
And the ship just starts like, and then you see like the in front of the escapes disintegrate. You disintegrate and like all of the pulled apart by the forces going through the gate and crash through the giant orange orb in front of you. And if you look on your telemetry, there's a massive fleet ringing the planet. Behind the fleet that's designed to stop the planet.
Well, shit.
She's just straight into the front shield. So I'll do that.
The fleet behind you, not.
Oh, there's a fleet behind it. Okay, right.
Okay. So yeah, they're turning around about face. Mara, go ahead and try and do something behind. Anyone else want to do anything on the ship?
Sure, gonna run over to
I'll
see.
I mean, I don't know how.
down to the engine.
Still try.
That's what you're doing. Other than being
According
Yes, stands like points just a little bit.
over there with every
I we going to is there anything useful operation center maybe?
you can go on the con to try and
Yep.
Last time.
right, the ship's behind you, fire your you with fire. So you have anything you do on the new rule. 20 HP on the ship. So ship that 35 damage. So you can what you guys want to do? Mara, you because you're not going to want to fight. You want
I don't want to fight.
so
Seem like a good
roll 10.
10.
Yep, 7
Okay.
checks. It's a very hard thing. Some good rolling now. Now, you got this good because the
whatever involved with not taking it.
Well, and so you just slam down, grab blocks, it'll throw off the. So do another 10 guess than last time.
Okay.
That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, bang, 5. Not good. 5 good. So I push you a few times. 35, 55. 70 damage.
I've got my negative 18. Does that matter? Okay.
Because the roll dice is hard to do. Means it's in the string. So you get like smash see there's make some real trouble there. Or entering mistake equalizer is possible.
Just say where I've got
Yeah.
that.
You ensure it in the rhino. Well, you need more per do is really put hands to get flash button. Obviously,
Hurry is horrible. It's horrible.
the second thing is I'm
Yeah, so like,
you as well.
In danger currently.
Even if you were, you can't fight. So you know,
Again.
I'm going to put you both back. So you can.
Ships firing at
Let me just.
Okay.
sure. Keep
One last minute.
yeah. Well, right.
Okay. So, yeah, the thing are looking great down here. Couple more on you see the video. You turn the ship around and do all
Oh my god.
So,
Yeah.
says Alex and says, I'm completely close to the smoking, but I swear if you get killed, I'll come back and I'll want you. Alice.
That was silent. He said
Right. What do you guys do? Sorry? You don't really need them.
Well, I would with that space and get the fire.
get out of there.
I want to, but
He's putting a space suit on it.
They're not. you need to direct people around. And that's all you need to do.
Well, I told her to hit buttons on the control console. But
Right,
Alice
fine.
is not whatever they're called.
Well, like,
So I'm going to give you a for controls now. We need to get the 60. This is quite hard to do. Oh, that's good.
I'm sorry.
And then oh, great. That's fine. To fail. Pass. Fail. Okay, so yeah, guys, close out. The whole engine stabilizer is still it's overpowered because it's damage. You're going to need and you now need to get that out.
Let me get a little bit of one. Okay. One.
3. Oh. 4. 6. Yeah, 8. 2. Oh yeah, 6. Not. Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. 9.
Alright, this is how it's gonna last much longer. So if I take some more fire, you'll have to do this. Tomorrow, not a check. You're barreling.
God, okay. How many?
It's like 5 more. Okay. See you back. Sorry. I think it's someone to go with the fire instead of your banner. And I'll just do it. See if. Okay, so a low missile shield doesn't do much, and you come down, but you'll realise will just make the void hot. So you going on, or you pull out.
Okay. So I'll disease or anything.
Now,
There was
There was fire. I am successfully.
okay. Well, tell me pull up the stabilizers.
I'd rather not be anymore.
You can see. Yeah, the ship just shakes. And you smash through the clouds. It's just like orange. For you. You just like make nice pop and rocky side. The voice stabilizer starts to cool down, and so you do some maintenance, do 5 checks. This is just see that the void it's not going to get off the ground. So the land it would blow, and if you try to come back or do anything to just blow it up. You need that for you months.
Okay, I'll make a list of the party and head back up to the bridge.
Yeah. If, pull them 1, 3, 4. Yeah, need to. But you and the recognition of things like you haven't been able
I familiar. That's all. That's familiar.
Well, we go. But you're your plan to lay out for us.
So there's a um, there's a shrine on this planet, and where sort of all of relics are sort of that, and also sort of the past the I believe he told us maybe sort of where
So, where the Sam might be.
say
Well, that's enough for me. Well, yeah. We know the place is. Some places.
you can try and download the area.
Okay.
Find you of the surrounding region. You can see that how from north there is a map of the sands, and it's taking away because the one you sort of off. Keep you from slamming into it basically. What happened is you
I am on the main plane tomorrow. We should probably get in there.
just how important and you guys were literally campaign there. I know it didn't seem like it. It was never the campaign. So yeah. So I thought we could build you up.
You said that.
Yeah. I don't know if but you all survived, which is very fantastic. You guys all did well. So, you guys can
So,
I'm getting it. You just
okay.
let you the boy turn on. Well, and the boy could stay back and see the thing pass. You didn't have a shuttle sound?
We have spiders that we flew in.
Yeah.
Alistair died.
Oh, yeah.
Have those.
How you do? Okay, cool. Just get my...
Probably
Maybe
a little connection to take it out.
Yeah.
Well, these rules, it's gonna be
I don't. I'll get
These are pretty...
Alright, you know what? I can take a picture now. I'll take Caesar.
Yep.
I don't need to take all three if two people can fit.
good.
That way people actually know what they're doing.
You have these are literally transport.
Transport. Right. You call them fighters.
you did.
Well, Albericon.
Transport. Okay.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Are we like
Yeah, lots of yeah, elements you are all free. It's fine.
okay? You're right, right, you?
Yeah.
I don't know. Wait, three, oh,
So you're straight. You're short. Okay, and you use literal and screen the auto. And you're there, and you're fucking shit, bitch. And once you lower it and
Okay.
reading of this new planet going huge big. And as you speak towards it, you see in front of you a massive, huge statue of a moped made out of scrap metal. And with the words forever bright next to it, not the two different lights, fires sprouting out, going towards. And you feel like you're having a merry old time, and they're all completely off it. As you come down what looks like a building with roosters and all sorts of things. Roosters being and it's throwing on fire in the and there's people on we'll leave it. Tomorrow, um, uh, my time, and then you will be streaming full time, and I'll be streaming something else. Oh no. I'll be streaming, and then I'll be streaming later on.
So. It's just so early. So with the money currently have,
Yeah, you can decide what I think we will leave see you next time. Thinking about now.
Yeah.